Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
Hey everybody, welcome to Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. This is Matt Connerton from IPMNation.com, bringing you another exciting week of great New Hampshire artists from across a variety of spectrums of genres and stuff. All kinds of different stuff for you here on Local Outbreak, as we do every week on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet and on Facebook Live, doing something a little bit different this week. For the first time, with this show, at least, I record the show at the beginning of the week every week, and then I make sure that it goes up on IPM Nation. And of course, I send it to Lisa at 100.1 The Planet. And of course, we've been on 100.1 The Planet for about 8.5 years now with the show, and appreciate that continued support. So the show is recorded, just to kind of pull back the curtain a little bit, break the fourth wall, if you will. The show is recorded every week, and then I send it off. Well, what I decided to do today, as I do record the show at the beginning of every week, is record it, live on Facebook. So basically, I'm broadcasting via Facebook Live, me recording the show. So even though it's recorded for radio, why not record it live on Facebook Live on the Local Outbreak page? Didn't tell anybody in advance that I was going to be doing this, so I don't know if anyone will actually see it live because it's a surprise. I think they call that a pop-up show when you do that. Surprise! So if this works out, if the response is positive, I'll continue to do it that way every week as well. You know, it'll continue to air, of course, as it has on 100.1 The Planet and on IPM Nation. It'll be available there too. But we'll also record the show on Facebook Live. I think that'll be especially fun for when I do, when I have a guest in for an interview here in the studio. We can, if we do it on Facebook Live, people can participate, with questions and whatnot during the show in the Facebook Live chat right here on the Local Outbreak Facebook page. So going to do that going forward. By the way, if you haven't given the Local Outbreak page a like yet, please do so. And if you do that, then you'll always know, because we're not going to, I'm not going to do it at a set time every week. Just at the beginning of each week, usually Sunday or Monday is when I record Local Outbreak. So I'm not going to commit to a time on Facebook Live. I'm just telling you, please like the page. And that way, if you're on Facebook, you'll get a little notification that says Local Outbreak just went live, and then you'll know. And you can, isn't this exciting? You can actually watch, you can actually observe how I do the show every week, the process that goes into it, which is essentially me pushing buttons and clicking things and talking into a mic between songs. I don't do a lot of talking on the show. This is the most talking on the show that I've done in a long time. By the way, if you are watching on Facebook Live and you're confused, yes, I'm right now, I'm at WMNH 95.3 FM in downtown Manchester. WMNH does not carry Local Outbreak. That is only on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet in Plymouth. But this is where I do my other show, Matt Connerton Unleashed. I do it right here at WMNH 95.3 FM, but I also record Local Outbreak here every week. No, from what I understand, they don't mind that I do that, so which is great because it's a wonderful studio, and I love being able to do the show from here. And sometimes some of the material makes it from one show to the other. You know, I might do an interview. If I'm interviewing a musician on Matt Connerton Unleashed, I might also use that for Local Outbreak and vice versa. But no interviews this week. I'm just going to play a whole bunch of music for you. Again, I try to cram in as much original music as I can. And most of what, the vast majority, almost all of what I'm playing for you tonight is brand new, recently released stuff. But I'm going to open with something from a band called the George Brown Band. And this actually came out a few years ago, so this is not new. Actually, it came out in 2011. But from what I saw online, these guys are still active, which is great. And I found this song online, and I absolutely love it. So I don't know if it got any airplay back when it first came out, but I'd never heard it before until today. And I really like this band, the George Brown Band. And the song is called The Brand New Day, to open up this week's local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet.
Come on out. The morning has broken down the walls that you hide behind. Hear the song the bluebird is singing, telling you not to worry now. There's a place the broken heart can find some rest, peace of mind in the light. There's always a second chance to see. So don't worry now, don't worry now. If you're gonna break down and lose yourself in the rhythm and the glory of the brand new day, sing a song of celebration and hope, my friend, that we're gonna find a chance to love just one more day. That we're gonna find a chance to love just one more day. Hey. Come on up from this mountain, we'll see what lies below and what stands between you and I. Islands on the sea of hope. So don't worry now, don't worry now. If you wanna break down and lose yourself in the rhythm and the glory of the brand new day, sing a song of celebration and hope, my friend, that we're gonna find a chance to love just one more day. That we're gonna find a chance to love just one more day. Hey. Come on in. The evening has opened up the doors, handed you the key. Hear the song tomorrow is singing, telling you not to worry now, don't worry now. If you're gonna break down and lose yourself in the rhythm and the glory of the brand new day, sing a song of celebration and hope, my friend, that we're gonna find a chance to love just one more day. If you're gonna break down and lose yourself in the rhythm and the glory of the brand new day, sing a song of celebration and hope, my friend, that we're gonna find a chance to love just one more day. That we're gonna find a chance to love just one more day. That we're gonna find a chance to love just one more day. They were gonna find a chance to love just one more day.
Looks like my little Facebook Live experiment is working. We got a bunch of people online listening and watching. Hello, everybody. This is, of course, Local Outbreak. And continuing on now, another band from New Hampshire that I just discovered. Actually, it sounds funny to say it that way. I discovered them. Makes it sound like they're going to be famous because of me. Hey, maybe they will. This could be the start of something. This is Mr. Citrus, and the track is called Waiting for You.
Your mind, that's what they say. Say it to me. I've been waiting for someone to come along. I've been waiting for you all night long. We can stay inside and discover each other. I've been waiting for you. Yes, I've been waiting for you. I want you, I need you, I love you, say it to me. I've been waiting for someone to come along. I've been waiting for you all night long. We can stay inside and discover all the things we love about each other. I've been waiting for someone to come along. I've been waiting for you all night long. We can stay inside and discover all the things we loved about each other.
Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
You're listening to Local Outbreak. A moment ago, we heard Mr. Citrus, Waiting for You. Oh, that is so good. I really like that a lot. Let's keep it going. Up next, Watson Park with She Doesn't Know Her. Up next on Local Outbreak.
Sweetheart, thank you for your time, and I'm sorry they never trust me. The more that I found that love felt strange, I didn't know her well. laying next to me, feel warm. She likes to keep me close. Save the shame for other days. Please let me rest. But don't have much time. I hate to close my eyes. Mother, you can understand the land that's perfectly mine. You could never figure out my heart as so within itself. Life's not so dangerous. She's an honest bird. Likes to draw me pictures of things I've done for her. Then she's made it alright for me to breathe for and help me find the joy that I used to know. She made it clear that I'm someone to admire, but all you can say is a thing I don't care. There's no need to fear she's here. I never want to leave. The pleasure lacks no penalty, no pain when she abandons me.
That's Watson Park. The song is called She Doesn't Know Her. That's really great stuff. Very, very catchy. Next up, here's someone that we have played on the show before, but they've got brand new stuff. The project is called The Juan McLean, and this is called What Do You Feel Free About? It's the Manpower remix. What Do You Feel Free About? The Manpower remix by The Juan McLean on Local Outbreak.
Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
You are listening to Local Outbreak. Matt Connerton from IPMNation.com here with you. A moment ago, we heard What Do You Feel Free About, the Manpower remix by the Juan McLean. Next up on the show, let's just kind of keep it going. This is another band that we have featured before, but they've got some brand new stuff. This is Notches, and the track is called Perfectly. Next up on Local Outbreak.
Where you are is where I'll be, 'cause we fit perfectly. Where you are is where I'll be, 'cause we fit perfectly. It's like a note you never read, 'cause you can't make out the words. I never look, we never leave, we never get what we deserve. Where you are is where I'll be, 'cause you fit perfectly. Where you are is where I'll be, 'cause we fit perfectly. Am I the bird and you're the tree? Why you fit so perfectly? Ooh, 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 like I'm the high, like I'm the bee. Why you fit so perfectly? Ooh,
That is Notches, and that is called Perfectly. I love that a lot. Let's see. Up next on Local Outbreak, this is Unisex in all caps, and the track is called Beta Data in all lowercase on Local Outbreak.
A couple of years ago, you told me that you believe in beauty, truth, filth, and not much else. Can you tell me what you mean by filth? Filth. I guess filth. It's really so hard to define, isn't it? I guess more. That to me is what filth is. When something becomes totally extreme and intense and intimate, it's usually, I guess, filthy. That's where I tend to come in. You think of anything intimate as filth? Not necessarily, but one thing can lead to the other.
It's a little different, huh? That's Unisex with Beta Data. And you can find, if you're looking for them online, Unisex is in all caps. And that's probably the most unique thing I'll be playing this week on the show. You are, of course, listening to Local Outbreak. Matt Connerton here from IPMNation.com. And here's something from a few years ago. The band is called Comma. This is one of the few things I'm playing tonight. Like I said, couple things I'm playing, not necessarily recent releases. But again, this is a band that I found online that they appear to be recently active, but this track is from a few years ago. I think it was 2013, maybe more than a few years ago. But I like this a lot. Again, the band is called Comma, and it is actually spelled out C-O-M-M-A. It's not just, the punctuation. And the track is called Habitual Loser. Next up on this week's Local Outbreak. That is Habitual Loser. The name of the band is Comma. Let's go to something more recent. Well, sort of, depending on how you want to look at it. This is, the song is called Romance for Guitar. This is not an original piece. This is a cover. It's actually a classical piece by Paganini, Romance for Guitar, as interpreted and played by Eric Pellegrini. I almost slaughtered his last name. Pellegrini. Pellegrini. I did slaughter his last name. Eric Pellegrini. Names with more than 3 syllables, I can't say. This is Eric Pellegrini playing Romance for Guitar, as originally written and performed by Paganini. And I like this a lot. I think this is really cool, and this is something we've never really done anything quite like this before on Local Outbreak. But check this out.
Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
And you're listening to Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. My name is Matt Connerton from IPMNation.com. And I want to thank everybody again, by the way, who also tuned in to the, as I record the show live at the beginning of the week, while I record it, and then we send it off. But I decided to record it live on Facebook Live this week on the Local Outbreak page. So thank you to everybody who's watching me right now. This is where the magic happens. You can see how I record Local Outbreak every week. And let's see. We do have time for one more track. But before we go, I just want to remind everybody, of course, if you would like to submit music for Local Outbreak or have any thoughts or suggestions or anything at all, submissions at ipmnation.com is the email address you can use, submissions at ipmnation.com. And, of course, you can get the full archive of the show, which we did recently sort of streamline and reorganize at ipmnation.com/local outbreak for the full 8.5 years of shows, ipmnation.com/local outbreak or ipmnation.com/local-outbreak for those of you with older browsers that may be a little bit picky about that type of thing. But, and of course, as always, thank you to everybody who supports local music here in the Granite State. It's very much appreciated. And it's a great thing. You know, whether you're a casual observer or whether you're active in the music scene, please make sure that the artists that you hear on the show tonight, if you really like anything that you heard, please reach out to those artists. Let them know that you like what they're doing and that you support them. A little bit of that goes a long way. A moment ago, we did hear Romance for Guitar, Paganini's Romance for Guitar, as performed by Eric Pellegrini. And we're going to finish up this week with a song called It's About to Get Loud and Heavy in Here. So brace yourselves. This is the Melting Skin. And the name of the band, and I'm pretty sure we featured them on the show before, and I think they've been around for a while, so you might be familiar with them. It's Magnetar to finish out this week's Local Outbreak.
Outbreak with IPMNation.com.